This is one of the most devastating ongoing situations I think I've ever seen. This is heartbreaking. Over the last lot of days, California has been on fire, and some of the videos that I've seen are nothing short of horrible. I'm sending all my love to everybody affected, and if you've been advised to evacuate, please do not take a chance. Get everything you need and get out. I know I usually come on here with high energy, you know, and try to make fun, have a laugh, and put out some entertaining videos, but this is obviously not the time for that, so I won't be doing that, because it's not right. But I did want to make this video just to, you know, spread some more awareness to those who maybe watch my videos who don't keep up with the news or have Twitter, to show how bad this situation really is, because it is.
Fear and concern is growing tonight as flames light up the Los Angeles
Can someone explain to me how
hillside.
these start though? Like, oh my god, look at that image. Oh my good god. How does a fire like that start? I don't understand. Surely is it that hot in January that they start?
Firefighters are scrambling to contain several major fires tonight.
How do you even contain that?
Of another fire erupting, this time in Silmar in the San Fernando Valley.
Oh my
Extremely
god.
strong winds are fanning the dangerous and potentially deadly flames that have already forced tens of thousands of people to evacuate.
Jesus.
Good evening, and thank you so much for joining us. I'm Laura Painter.
And I'm Chris Thomas. We're tracking the latest
someone's
on the
house?
firefight tonight. I want you to take a look. I want to show you the location of the two biggest fires. They're both in LA County. The Palisades fire west of LA in the Pacific Palisades, and the new Eaton fire is northeast of the city near Pasadena.
Tonight, Sacramento Metro and city firefighters are heading to Southern California to help hundreds of firefighters already on the front lines.
Jesus,
they gathered
man.
their belongings to head south just hours ago.
What can you really do? Like, they're not going to put the fires out. So do you just try and like contain them? Man, I don't know, bro. That is terrifying. Just knowing that you don't really have control over what might or could happen or eventually will happen has to be one of the scariest things ever.
This might seem rare, but this is something that we've been experiencing more and more lately. And as these fire seasons keep going on, they just keep getting extended.
How often does this
pretty much
happen?
Almost year round at this point.
What you're seeing tonight is really the local, region, and state coming together and saying, you know what, there's a major disaster happening in Southern California. We need your help.
We're told local crews could spend up to 14 days in Los Angeles, making sure the flames are put out. And first, here's a look at where the Palisades fire is burning. It's just northwest of Santa Monica.
Evacuations have been ordered past Highway 27, known as Topanga Canyon, down to Highway 1 or the Pacific Coast Highway, and into parts of Santa Monica. Here's what Governor Gavin Newsom had to say today.
And saw firsthand
Jesus, man.
the impact of these swirling winds and the embers and the number of structures that are destroyed, of how serious this moment is and how important it is you listen to these evacuation orders.
And take a look. This is video of the flames burning at the Getty Villa Museum tonight. The president and CEO of the museum says some trees and vegetation burned, but
What am I exactly? Is that a building right here? Or what is this? Why does it look like it's on fire inside or something?
vegetation burned, but good news is the galleries are protected.
Oh, that's good.
And take a look at the latest numbers from CAL FIRE. The Palisades fire is now nearly 3,000 acres large, with evacuation orders impacting at least 30,000 people. There are no estimates on how many homes are destroyed or how many remain threatened.
Has to be a lot.
Just as firefighters are working to contain a second fire burning near Pasadena, the growing Palisades fire is leaving a trail of destruction.
And this new video, nighttime video,
Look
just
at
into
that.
our newsroom shows the intense flames and powerful winds fire crews are battling tonight. Pops, explosions, and flames sweeping through a Los Angeles hillside, dotted with celebrity homes as winds picked up Tuesday night. This is new video of the Palisades fire, showing thick smoke and powerful wind fueling massive
Yo, I
flames.
can't imagine how devastating that would be for people who have lost their homes, man. Like standing there, watching your home that you've lived in, made memories in, brought a family up, just burn in front of your eyes, and you got nothing. There's nothing you can do. Oh, bro, it actually breaks my heart, man. I
You
hate
see
that.
here on the side of a
I hate it.
highway. Homes are destroyed and tens of thousands of people remain under evacuation orders. Clogged roads.
This is like
force
something
some
out
to
of a
abandon
disaster
their
movie.
cars and run for their
Like an
lives.
apocalypse.
The smoke just got really bad, so I just started packing up all of our stuff, and we got in the car to go.
Now, can you imagine those little dogs and cats out there, bro?
So I just had to get out of my
and
car
all the
and
other
start walking.
wildlife.
The smoke is so bad. I have no idea where we're going.
Oh,
This is
man.
video of abandoned cars moved out of the way by a bulldozer to make a path for emergency vehicles. Fire trucks racing to the scene. Aircraft attacking the
Jesus.
fire from above.
We threw everything we had at it really quick. We knew that if we didn't get it in 20 minutes, it would go to hundreds of acres.
And I've seen tons of fires. This is nothing. I'm scared for my life. It's terrifying.
Actor James Woods posting this video of flames near his home.
We've got a lot of planes going over.
Firefighters in an all-out battle to save this shopping center, pulling hoses right through businesses, even using buckets at
Do you guys have fire hydrants? Like, would there be fire hydrants like scattered around the city of Los Angeles, or no? Like, I know it's not going to do much for, because they have to be around the street and around the pipes and stuff, and it's not going to do much for up in the hills. But like, if they would be very useful for around the streets for the buildings and shit. Are they a thing there? What do you mean? What do they mean started? How do these fires start?
After what the National Weather Service calls the strongest windstorm to hit Southern California in more than a decade.
Is it the
Officials say
wind?
the exact cause of the fire is not yet known. So let's bring in Chief Meteorologist Monica Woods now, tracking the latest on the wind conditions.
If anybody
tonight.
genuinely knows, I'd really like to learn about how this starts, because it kind of baffles me.
Right, and so you can take a look at some of the flames that are still burning for tonight at the Palisades
This is
fire.
devastating,
These
man.
particular cameras have been quite active, with embers kind of flying around here as we look out towards these live
This
pictures
is going to be hundreds of
provided by
millions of dollars in damage,
San
isn't it?
Diego and Alert California. This is the Eaton fire. This is just looking off in the distance, a big plume of smoke there. And then the Hearst fire, that one was the Sylmar fire just a little bit ago, and then they renamed that to the Hearst fire. But there's several fires burning throughout the region. Some of those embers just kind of flying around with our red flag warning in effect
man,
deep
this
through
scares me,
tomorrow
bro.
with a particularly dangerous situation. We've been seeing peak wind gusts at 50 to almost 80 miles per hour, and this will continue overnight into early Wednesday with extremely critical fire weather.
Current air quality, unhealthy, very unhealthy. Good? Wait, how can the air quality be good if there's fires everywhere? Look at this. It goes from good to hazardous right across the street. How the hell does that work? Man, holy shit. Yeah, I would like to genuinely know how these start, because she keeps mentioning like a wind fire. I'm assuming it's wind blowing something, but how?
Some of the air quality
It couldn't
issues
be that
that are
warm
brewing
there.
right now, especially
Is that
as
what it
night
is? Is it the
falls,
heat?
this smoke will just settle in. Although we still have those strong offshore winds, we're still dealing with really poor air quality. Locally, we still have our wind advisory in effect until 7 in the morning, but winds are at a much lower
Is it the
clip here,
temperatures?
only at about 30 to 35 mile per hour peak gusts in the valley and towards the coastal region. As far as those sustained winds out of the northwest at about 15 to 20 miles per hour, it's all because of this setup. This is what's so dangerous out there. Offshore winds as that low settles into the Great Basin. Here comes our high pressure ridge, and we'll continue to track those winds through tonight, but you can see they'll lighten up for tomorrow. We need a break in Southern California too.
Sounds good, Monica.
Jesus.
Thank you.
So we got this video, and it's like of a guy is trying to get out or getting out of his house, but I'm assuming that he's tried to help someone because he's like saying sorry.
All right, dude. Yeah, let's get out of here. We tried, bro. I'm sorry.
This is something out of a horror movie, Mo. This is like one of these scenes you'd see in a horror movie, like a disaster, apocalyptic catastrophe movie. Look at this.
Yeah, when this tree falls, it's over. Sorry, bro.
I mean, I wouldn't even be doing that. My guy is literally stopping to lock his door. Get the fuck out!
Sorry, bro. Gotta get out of here.
Can I be honest? These boys shouldn't even be here. I understand that it's probably really hard to leave your house in a situation like this, and I can never put myself in their shoes, but like, I don't know, man, waiting, letting it get this bad before you evacuate, it's not a smart play. It just isn't. The tree is just on fire.
Holy shit. Did that tree fall? All right, dude.
Good God. A sunset fire has broken out over Hollywood Hills.
In Southern California, causing widespread destruction, as you know. When the sun came up.
What the
finally see the scope of the devastation. The Palisades fire alone already destroying more than 1,000 structures, making it the most destructive fire in LA history. There are now 6 fires burning in the region.
This is just the beginning. A new fire erupted overnight in Hollywood.
Wait a minute, this must be a newer video. 2 hours ago. Oh my.
The popular Runyon Canyon forcing more people to evacuate. Crews attacked it from the air and the ground to protect the densely populated area.
And take a look at these before and after images from above East
Oh my
Altadena.
goodness, man.
Just total devastation.
Yeah.
The historic winds fueling the flames
horrible.
overnight, and now they're expected to pick back up.
And Michael Ginger is standing by with much more on those dangerous winds. We have team coverage on the
Can
fires.
I just say
and our
a
chief
massive
national
respect for all the servicemen and women out there trying to make this easier and trying to do their job to protect everybody and everything. Massive respect for these guys.
correspondent
Huge.
Matt Gutman starts us off from Pacific Palisades. Good morning, Matt.
Hey, good morning, Robin. You mentioned this is the most destructive wildfire in LA history, and you know, we've been here this is our 3rd day here, and everywhere we go we see new images of this.
The Palisades fire is currently 17,234 acres, 0% contained.
Hellscape, and I just want to give you a sense of where we are. Sunset Boulevard, the heart of downtown, is that way. These are homes here. On the other side over there was a 3-story condo building. Come with me. Want to show you another big condo building, also 3 stories. Everything here destroyed, and you may be able to see the spot fires inside there. And as firefighters have been racing across this town, trying to put those out, overnight, that new fire just in those Hollywood Hills, just a few blocks from the famous Hollywood Boulevard, exploding in size.
This morning, already strapped firefighters forced to jump to yet another fire in the heart of...
There's nothing you can do there. There's nothing you can do. Nothing. The wind is far too powerful. Look at that.
I've never seen Los Angeles like this in my life.
The Sunset Fire fueled by this week's historic wind event in Los Angeles, igniting in the hills just north of Hollywood Boulevard. Firefighters blasting water into this apartment, trying to protect it.
Well, honestly, this hurts my heart.
Over the fire, dropping
this really does.
Residents facing gridlock as they try to evacuate down the narrow streets of the Hollywood Hills.
I just can't imagine the panic.
Firefighters getting right up to the flames, but only a trickle of water coming from that hose. Drone footage capturing this fire spreading through the hills.
Now, together, these fires are stretching the capacity of emergency services.
Good God, look at that.
Our station, KABC, capturing the inferno quadrupling in size in just minutes.
We are in the heart of Hollywood, guys. This thing is spotting and growing by the second. I can't...
How bad can this get? I don't want to even think about it. Imagine they couldn't contain this. Is there a possibility of that happening?
Emphasize it enough. There is no way to dramatize this.
And another fire springing up in nearby Studio City.
There goes the front of the facade, the front of the house, a complete collapse now.
Crews arriving on scene
my
quickly
God, how
to battle that blaze,
this?
managing to knock it down. This as the Palisades fire grows to over 17,000 acres, becoming the most destructive wildfire in LA history. The fire still consuming homes this morning. At least 1,000 structures burned in the Palisades and in Malibu. The number expected to grow significantly.
We've been watching firefighters work on this house for hours now. It looks like they're going to lose this battle. And I want you to see something. Normally, you would not have been able to see the Pacific Ocean from here. There would be a line of very impressive looking seaside homes.
There's no way.
They're now all gone.
Everything from churches to mobile homes engulfed in flames and now gone. Roughly 30 miles to the east, the deadly 10,000-acre Eaton fire killing at least 5 people. Entire densely packed neighborhoods erupting in flames. You can see each fire burning building to building in these satellite images. Residents there making split decisions about whether to leave everything behind or attempt to save what they can.
I know I'm not supposed to be here, but this is my parents' home.
Lynn Guzman trying to save her 90-year-old parents' home after they lost fire insurance.
These insurance people decided to cancel their fire. And we're going through this, and it just happened, and they have no fire insurance.
And in Los Angeles, those fire hydrants running dry just when they were needed most.
There have been a lot of complaints about inadequate water.
Can I just say that, see, the whole fire insurance, like, that should be covered, man. Just because it's a natural disaster. I think that's disgusting that you have to have fire insurance, you have to pay insurance money because Mother Nature might go crazy and this sort of shit happens and they've got no cover. 90-year-old parents have no cover on I'm assuming a house they've lived in for years. Now they're about to lose it, and no, like, they can do nothing. I know there's more to it. I know, and the government obviously can't cover every single house. Well, I don't know, maybe they could, but I feel like more could be done than just doing nothing and saying, oh, you haven't got insurance, we can't help you.
Dry.
So we do know that our DWP, they did anticipate that there was going to be some supply issues. They did refill some of those water tanks.
This is so sad, man.
And it's with this amount of fire, though, this amount of fire activity and how erratic and widespread this was, it was unpredicted that we would have these kind of problems.
AccuWeather estimating upwards of $57 billion in damage. This
$57 billion.
As ABC News learning the fire department's budget was slashed $17.5 million for this year.
This is an absolutely unprecedented event. Any fire department, even our size, is stressed thin, which is why we call in our mutual aid partners, our additional resources.
And back in Pacific Palisades, we found Raul in the middle of the night hoping to save this church.
So if you can stop this, then it won't continue down the hill. So by helping the church, you also help the business. So everybody's helping each other. Do you think you'll be able to save this church?
No, it's impossible to save.
It's impossible.
Yeah, it's impossible.
Honestly, so heartbreaking. Guys, I'm so sorry you lot are going through that. Again, you don't need me to tell you guys, but you need to get out. If you know people there, if anybody's watching this video and you know people down there and they're thinking of staying because they want to ride it out, please talk some sense into them and tell them to get out immediately. Your life, no matter how precious a home is to you, your life is way more precious and way more valuable than losing a home. Sad situation. Really, really horrible. Send them my love to California and to everybody involved. Peace.